When we get that special audit, they can even do in national projects. Then that report is being used to prosecute and implicate people. So those are the alternative solutions that we can make sure devolution works. But as long as governors of this country will continue to perpetuate corruption. Like for example, I saw here in Nairobi, Governor Sakaja was doing a project called Dish in Account. But when you look how the corruption is being done, parents are being told you pay 20 shillings for every child that you feed. But you don't see, you cannot walk to the governor's office and get the breakdown or accountability of the money. Okay. Like for example, Irungu Kangata, as I conclude, so that we want also to be fair. There are governors who work and those who, for example, Irungu Kangata is, you also saw him, he bought a mobile dialysis machine. Yes, yes. He's doing a good job. Okay. You saw him distributing fertilizer and seeds. You saw Mutula Kilonzo Jr. is doing factories. They are packaging mango juice. They are doing public participation up to the village level. There are governors who are doing something.
There is, Senator, there is speculation that you may run for governor in the next election. What factors will influence your decision? Will you be vying for governor?
No, even Jesus Christ say you cannot serve two masters. We still have 2 to 3 years before the next general elections. And we'll cross that bridge when we reach there. I think my focus now, to be fair, it's not also fair to my people from Nandi and Kenyans to be elected in a seat and start campaigning for another. And that is what has killed this country. You get somebody elected today, the following day is campaigning for another seat. I think my singular focus is to deliver as the senator of the Republic of Kenya elected from Nandi County. When I have delivered on my track record and I have my report card, it is the great people of Nandi who will decide on my future in terms of leadership in Nandi. And I want to assure you, when a decision will be made, I'll be back on this show when we read that, and we will say it. Because, for example, I know the challenges that face Nandi County. Having privilege and honor, serving as the senator of Nandi, I know challenges that Nandi faces. I know how it can be fixed. I know what needs to be done. So I can assure you, my singular focus is to deliver on the people of Nandi and assist President William Ruto in terms of delivering on development agenda of this country.
Talking of delivering, you have been ranked as a top performing senator by Mzalendo. What do you consider your most significant achievement during your tenure?
I don't know what we will do as parliamentarians, and I think that's the reason members of National Assembly don't want to lose CDF. Because it's CDF that will see you are doing something at Mashinani. Okay. I think Kenyans should understand the role of parliament senators. Us is to represent, legislate, oversight, and division of revenue. People don't see that work we do in parliament. They want to see a road, and many people don't know that hii pesa analeta Nandi County ni Cherargei analeta ndio itumike kufanya maendeleo. People see the end product. They don't see where it comes through. But me, I'm proud. One, I've sponsored a motion against fight against anti-doping in this country. I did sponsor a bill, a number of bills. One of them is the County Attorney Bill, County Attorney Act, which was signed by the President. I'm sponsoring a motion on the issue of absorption of interns into permanent and pensionable. I was one of the people who pushed the policy change to ensure that we transit the junior secondary schools from interns to permanent and pensionable. I am pushing a bill, and I hope National Assembly will fast track that bill. One of the bills I'm pushing is anti-stock theft, or called Livestock and Produce Act of 2024. Which I drafted. It has been passed by the Senate, and I'm grateful to the senators for passing that bill. I am also with Mheshimiwa Rahim Dawood. We have passed, and I'm happy that bill has been passed, on what we call cancer prevention amendment, where we want to use telemedicine. Telemedicine means you are here in Nandi or in Wasingishu or in Elgeyo Marakwet or in Nairobi, and you can talk to your doctor in India or across the globe. So I'm one of the people who did that cancer prevention amendment, where we are introducing telemedicine. With this technology, you don't need to travel to India or any other country.
How can you rate President Ruto's governance? Do you think he will be re-elected
come 2027?
I can confirm to you that so far President William Ruto has over 90% in terms of performance. It is the naysayers that don't see the performance, because they just, and I've told you, William Ruto as of today, he has no serious competitor. What we are hearing are participants, so I can give him 90, as of today, and in terms of performance, he has performed extremely well, both in development and politics. And I saw people, when I made a comment a few weeks ago, that no Kenyan president has gone a single term, and it is a fact. President Kenyatta Senior, Jomo Mzee, alilima yake, because he was not implemented.
So should we re-elect?
Moi state on. Kibaki alikula 10, Uhuru alikula 10, so hii ni 10 bila break.
So tumpigie kura kwa sababu hakuna president ashaenda.
No, I'm just
ama
saying,
according
you know,
to
it's an history. You know, history is a good teacher. I can assure you, President William Ruto will surpass the imaginations of many people in terms of development. I've just given you some of the insights of development, like affordable housing, Asala Fund, share. Can you believe Social Health Authority, as we talk today, 21 million Kenyans are registered? 21 million Kenyans out of 50. Under the NHIV, it was only 20.
But other people are saying it is not working.
That's what I was coming. I want to ask every Kenyan to register for social health. The reason I'm happy with share is two things. One is, for the first time, every Kenyan, including you who is not employed by government, you will get registered under medical cover. Number one. Number two, for the first time, people who are employed, me as a senator, every month, I am deducted at 3,000 shillings. Because I can tell you, at a leo, during this weekend, every